XQC has decided to move platforms.
You don't understand that Kick makes Twitch money.
Why don't we get started with this Twitch versus Kick situation that's going on right now? Now, as many of you might have heard, famous Twitch streamer, well, former Twitch streamer, XQC has decided to move platforms to Kick. He signed a $100 million deal to get him over on Kick, and now that's where he's going to be streaming. Now, naturally, this leads into the question of why. We don't know what circumstances have led XQC to wanting to be a part of the Twitch community or the Kick community and stuff like that. But we know from past experience that Twitch has been awfully good at banning people for no good reason. And not to mention, the revenue split over on Kick is 95-5. 95% to the creator, 5% to the website. So maybe that was also a factor. Now, Pokimane comes in and talks about this a little bit. And we're going to get to something else in a second here. But, as we'll see in this clip, she's a bit upset, I'd call it, and we'll get into something that I said in just a second here, but we'll watch this clip first.
Keep doubting Kick, it's already taken over. Fire emoji. Respectfully, people that say stuff like this, you don't understand that Kick makes Twitch money. Like, Kick is using Twitch's services.
This is not true, by the way. They use Amazon services. Twitch and Amazon are not the same. They're not the same company at all.
And
I think
Twitch
she says
really
that later on, but
they could just stop
not.
giving these services to Kick. But right now, they're just sitting back like, thanks, I guess. But also, honestly, I don't really care that much.
If you couldn't hear her because she whispers so much, she says she does not care that much, but she does, as we'll see in a second.
Yeah. Well, AWS is Amazon and Twitch is Amazon, so in a way
Twitch is owned by Amazon. Twitch is not Amazon.
it is. No way it is. But also, I'm just a random streamer. I'm just
Bullshit. You are one of the top female streamers in the industry.
saying what I've gathered.
Anyway, so yeah, here we go. We'll talk about this. You know, Pokimane responds to this was made by Fearbuck. We'll get into this guy's response in a second here. I just want to go over Pokimane's response because I think it's a bunch of crap as well. Dexterito, because Dexterito retweeted the whole thing. Dexterito replies constantly reek of misogyny and BO. I used Twitch and Amazon synonymously and clarified in the clip, then Asmongold reiterates my point in the replies with a bunch of people agreeing with him and disagreeing with me, even though we're saying the same thing, lol. She did not say the same thing as Asmongold, because Asmongold, Kick makes Amazon money, yeah, but not Twitch. Ironically, this might be better for Amazon because their profit margins might be better with AWS versus Twitch.
Okay.
So, in essence, all he's saying is that Twitch doesn't make Amazon nearly as much money as AWS might in the long run because of a platform like Kick, which is already doing 100 times better than Twitch is right now. This guy Eddie is a Kick streamer, and he responds to Pokey here. I'm going to let his response go, and I'll say some things over it as well. Actually, before we do that, I guess I'll put in my thing. Which is, how fake do you have to be to pull the misogyny card? People called you salty because that's how the clip comes across. I genuinely like to know how else you're supposed to take that clip when you say that Kick makes Twitch money and proceed to cope about it to chat. What are you supposed to take away from that clip? Oh, I'm not upset. I'm just a random streamer. That's cope. Everyone can see how cope that is. I mean, seriously. All right. Into Eddie's response.
And said that Twitch is making money off of Kick. And
Yeah,
it's
I
good
saw
if
that
Kick
clip.
surpasses Twitch. Is this true or cope?
I want to start that as a series, True or Cope.
Listen,
That'd be fun as fuck.
I don't know. Take that how you want, but if they reckon it's good, then fuck it. Then so be it. I think, yeah, obviously Kick, similar to pretty much every website on the internet. Not every, but like 50% of websites on the internet utilizes Amazon Web Servers. AWS is huge, right? Like everyone uses AWS. It's massive. There's no doubt about it. Kick uses AWS. Stake uses AWS. Netflix uses AWS.
I didn't know that Netflix used AWS. That might not be true. It might be though. I'm kind of cautious on that one.
Pretty much half the internet uses AWS. So yeah, I guess Amazon makes money off Kick. That definitely doesn't mean Twitch makes money.
It does. I just looked it up. Okay.
Off Kick. Twitch and Amazon are different companies, right? Like they're different entities. So I don't know. Listen, if Pokimane reckons that's true, then good on Pokimane. Congratulations to her if she thinks that's a good thing. But I think it's a very strange take in my opinion. A very strange take. I think it's almost an uneducated take, to be honest with you. I think typically people should avoid publicly commenting on stuff they've got no fucking clue about.
I don't think he's wrong there, because it doesn't sound like she has any idea what she's talking about in that clip. Now, granted, she does say later on that Twitch and Amazon are kind of different, but I don't really think that matters when you're talking about, like, oh, well, you started off by saying, well, Kick makes Twitch money in the long run. Like Kick is paying Twitch for its service when it's just not. That's just not the case. Now, here's a clip of XQC calling out Pokimane. And then we're gonna watch this one of him saying that XQC says that Pokimane makes absolutely no sense.
If it was only about money, nobody would care.
Yo.
I don't think
He's not wrong. If this was all about money, nobody would care. It's the fact that he switched platforms.
you understand it. If it was only about money, then I wouldn't be talking about this. I just turn the stream and turn it off, and I would ignore all this shit. The reason is that there are goals that are past that. That's it. And then people discredit that, and it's fucking cringe. I'm tired of it. Especially Hasan. Hasan's being fucking disingenuous as fuck. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm disappointed. Sorry, Hasan. I'm disappointed. I get it. Okay.
45 months also.
Protect Queen Poke at all costs means that she gets a leeway to say whatever she wants and just claim dog shit, and she's given a free pass if she's Pokey. I get it, Hasan. I get it, man. Don't stop doing that shit, bro. It's just not healthy, bro. It's not healthy.
So he's calling out Hasan for trying to protect Pokimane at all costs, which is something that a lot of people have criticized Twitch streamers for in the past. Oh, Pokimane gives a bad take. We have to sweep it under the rug because Pokimane can't have a bad take. It's protect her at all costs. We've seen that in the past with the DMCA stuff where she's like, I think that they should just be able to let us stream music whenever we want, whether it be copywritten or not. And when people point out that's not how copyright works, oh, wait a minute, she gets up and she just leaves her computer running with a TV show on. Hasan does this as well. This is why he has to defend her. All these things pile into this ball of people have valid reason to criticize her. She gives bad takes very often, and then we have to just ignore it because why? Oh, she said so. Or because people said so.
Respectfully.
And this is XQC on the Pokimane clip, so we'll see this one. This is a 2-minute, and I'm gonna pause it and give thoughts.
You don't understand that Kick makes Twitch money. Kick is using Twitch's services. And if Twitch really wanted, they could just stop.
See, even as much as I hate XQC and I think that he's a brain dead moron, even he knows that Twitch and Amazon are two separate companies entirely.
Box Toyota for safety to look.
Well, right now they're just sitting back thanks, I guess. But also,
Well, I'm confused. Well, that's not how that works. Huh?
Go off, Queen.
Well, guys, I don't even have to fucking be on the defensive here. I don't look like I'm. Brother, Amazon isn't Twitch. When will people get this? There's a massive difference.
He's not wrong. There's a massive difference. Amazon is successful. Twitch is on the decline.
Honestly, I don't really care that much. Yeah. Well, AWS is Amazon and Twitch is Amazon, so in a way it is.
My dents. Okay, so I think you need to understand. Okay, you need to understand that this is super important. Okay, guys, I'm about to say the truth to you, and you're gonna be confused. But if you think about it, I'm right, and you're gonna be, oh shit, I get it.
Okay, I want to hear this because I usually never agree with XQC.
Amazon has Amazon Web Services, so servers, right? Servers are really good for like video encoding, and it's really good for video. So then Amazon bought Twitch, so Amazon's at the top, right? And Kick uses Amazon Web Services to run their video servers, right? So in Amazon's view of the world, right? Amazon as a parent company, they're literally making money off of Kick and losing money on Twitch.
He's not wrong. They spend so much. It's like YouTube and Google. They spend so much money on it, and it barely turns a profit. I don't think Twitch has turned a profit at all. It's like YouTube only recently turned a profit for all that. So he's not wrong.
It is.
But Kick paying Twitch to use their services is a lot better for Twitch in the long run. Or not Twitch, Amazon in the long run. Because they're making more money off that than they are from a paid corporate or from a paid deal.
It's not a flex to say that Amazon is making money off of Kick. That is like the most counter flex of all time. You're literally flexing that your site is a money sink compared to one that's making them
True! Wait a minute. This XQC clip kind of actually hits hard.
money. What the fuck kind of argument is this?
That was actually true. So the next thing on this is going to be the fact that Amaranth has also switched over to Kick. So you see that they're talking about the $100 million deal. And this is her announcement video that she's going over, by the way.
Hey, so the $100 million deals have started. Can I get one of those?
She takes fucking forever to get this. This is a long ass announcement, by the way.
Well, I think that's everything.
From what I can tell, they signed her for a similar deal. It might not have been $100 million, but who knows? She might have gotten $100 million for this. Now, this is where we have this guy tweet out. This is a Twitch streamer, by the way. So, you can see that he's going through the pros and cons, well, mainly the cons of Kick. And the kind of the pros of Twitch, by the way, the pro things that are good on Kick or Twitch, and then the okays of YouTube. So 50-50 revenue split, best community, best interface. 70-30 revenue split, okay community, okay interface. 95-5 revenue split, worst community, worst interface, and Aiden Ross. You know, and obviously he's getting flamed in the friggin' comments because that's how this works. You know, I think he kind of got destroyed in the quote retweets too. You know, so it was like I put out. Let me find mine. Where was it? Thought I had it up. I can get it up in just a second. Yeah. Okay, let me get mine up because I had a take on this that I thought was worthwhile. Thought I had it up. I guess not. Let me get it over here. All right, here we go. I can't believe Twitch streamers are seething this hard over the fact that people are moving to Kick, lol. Twitch is the worst of the three. You can get banned for nothing and never told why. Examples of this include Destiny, Dr. Disrespect. Well, those two mainly. I'm trying to... I can't really think of anyone else that is off the top of my head. I'm sure that there are a lot of them. I just cannot remember off the top of my head which ones were and weren't. But it is. They're seething over the fact that, like, everyone is leaving that dog shit website. It's like, I'm sorry. What's my options here? I can either get banned on Twitch for nothing as a guy, and some girl can go have sex live twice and barely get any ban. That girl got a 1-day ban and then was unbanned the next day and then did it again like a week later and I think got a 7-day ban. It might have been a perma ban and it might have been a 7-day ban. I'm not sure. But it's like, no, I'd rather take YouTube or Kick where I'm at least earning more money than a 50-50, which we'll get into some of the stuff that I said about that in a second here. But yeah, I read that one. Okay, so yeah, this was another one of Pokimane's comments about this in relation to the clip of her where she goes, "You must have zero listening comprehension skills to not be able to process the actual words I'm saying instead of the nonchalant tone that I'm using." She uses that tone every time she's in a drama. She's angry or she's normal. So how do we know that she's salty? Wait a minute, it sounds like cope. Also, I see you're replying to everything relating to me, fan behavior, heart emoji. So I respond with, yes, it's us who has no listening comprehension. Oh, by the way, this is also deleted. This is a deleted tweet. She deleted this soon after. So yes, it is us who has no listening comprehension, lol. Not you who made a bad point and then when people called you on it, tried to make it seem like you weren't being salty, that the platform that lets you get away with everything is dying and all your friends, in quotations, are moving on. Which is what it is. You know, how many times has Pokimane gotten away with anything? It's like, it's insane. She gets away with everything, pretends like she has like some sort of, you know, pretends like she's not immune to these Twitch ban hammers. And it's, oh, I'm just like you. I'm just a random streamer. No, you are not. So this came out prior to the news. So if this is true, this will, if true, this will decimate Twitch. It's probably true since he knows Trainwrecks, who owns Kick. Fans believe XQC is moving to Kick after the account gained a sub button right here. That's his Kick account. But, you know, with XQC leaving and OTK threatening it, I wonder if Pokimane would consider leaving. Probably not, seeing as she half owns it. But it would be, I would be surprised. That's kind of my stance on it. I really would be surprised if she actually decided to leave. Mainly because I think that, like, she can't go to a platform she can't control and go, like, I need this person banned. They're criticizing me. Because that's often what happens. You know, friggin', what's his face? Gideon? However you say it. I think it's Gideon. You know, that guy got banned for going into her chat and typing L plus ratio. She brigaded. Oh fuck, what was his name? She brigaded someone who made a video on her fans. It's a Gundam was the person that she brigaded. Alright. On site, guys. That's that clip. That's where that clip comes from. On site. On fucking site is what she said. She was angry that people went after her fans. So then when this clip came out, sorry, I was wrong. Pokimane is ride or die on that godforsaken site, lol. She won't go to a site she can't control. I was dying when I first saw this clip. This was actually funny to me. It still is funny to me. I'm not laughing right now. So, before we get into a little bit of the other things... Yeah, before we get into a little bit of the other things, I have a bit of a quick update on last week's video on the Twitch matter. You can check that out on my channel. But anyway, I'm going to now go into the update, which is that Twitch is going to be offering 70-30 splits, guys. Well, why don't we click on this article and read a little bit about it. Streamers in the Partner Plus program will receive a 70-30 revenue share on net subscription revenue from reoccurring monthly subscriptions and gift subs, for 12 months up to $100,000. Oh, well, what does it take to qualify now? Well, to qualify, partners must maintain a sub count of at least 350 reoccurring paid subscriptions for 3 consecutive months. Okay, well, I guess this is okay, right? Once that happens, partners will be automatically enrolled for the next 12 months, even if you dip below the subscription threshold during the 12 months. I guess that's good, you know, at least they're getting them, you know, gift subs and all that count, right? Gift subs, primes, and all that. No, gift subs don't count, actually. Neither do primes. So Twitch is proving why it will be dead within the next 2 years. This decision to give streamers 70-30 split is great if you didn't need to maintain 350 non-prime and non-gifted subs for 3 months. That makes it near impossible for anyone not in the top 1%. And here I did a little bit of math on the matter. Alright, let's do the math on this for a quick second. So we're going to take that base number, 350 non-prime and non-gifted subs a month, comes out to roughly $873.25 after the 50-50 split. Before that, it would be $1,746.50. Alright, multiply that by roughly by 3 months. You know, let's just say you only get 350. That's the base. That's all they require. Okay, that comes out to about $2,619.75 over the course of 3 months. And that's, again, after the 50-50 split. Now, let's factor in the fact that no small streamer will ever hit this, and gifted and prime subs can't count towards this. Twitch has effectively said that, yeah, they did add it, but only for the streamers that matter, like Pokimane, that are already on these contracts. It's a bunch of crap. And here's Trainwreck's saying that it was over pure greed, which he's not wrong about. I don't think he's wrong. This is probably a pure greed move. And, oh, sorry, there's one other thing that they did today, June 20th of 2023. We're rolling out content classification labels to clarify when streamers should label their streams and give viewers more info about the content they see. What does that mean? Nothing. All it means is, if you look at it, oh, they're doing the same thing that YouTube has had for years now, where it's like, oh, is this content made for kids? No. Click this button to make sure it's not. And I make sure every button of mine says that this is not made for kids. Alright? Twitch is now rolling this out after people have wanted this feature for years. And as you can see, it's like, oh, this is a mature rated video game. That may not be suitable for some viewers. And you can see here that they're going to click that you've got mature rated game and stuff like that. It's such a useless feature because about nobody is going to use it. And I actually voiced my thought on that one as well, which was, let me translate this for a quick second here, okay? Let me get this up I'll translate this. I'll translate this video for you, right? All right. We know we're making a lot of bad decisions right now, and we don't care. Here's a feature none of you will use, and we should have had for years, but put off till now. Remember, no multi-streaming. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, no multi-streaming. So basically, Twitch is a dying platform. This is their final efforts to try and gain relevancy. They're using streamers like Pokimane and Hasan as cannon fodder in an attempt to get people to come back to their shitty platform. I think that's really all I have to say.